Group 13 elements. Group 13 elements comes under p block elements. So, p block elements of the periodic table is unique in terms of having all types of element, that is metals, non-metals and metalloids. So, elements belonging to group 13 to 18 of the periodic table, we call it as p block elements. And general electronic configuration of the p block elements is Ns2Np126 except for helium. So, what are all the elements we consider under group 13? Group 13 elements are basically known as the boron family. So, group members of the boron family are boron, gallium, indium, aluminium and thallium. So, among all these elements, example for non-metal is boron, and all the other member of the boron family are considered to be metals. So, there is availability of 3 valence electron for your covalent bond formation using the 4 orbitals, and that will actually lead to electron deficiency in boron compounds, and that electron deficiency makes them good electron acceptor, and thus we can consider that boron compound behave as Lewis acid. So when we say that boron family, there are some compounds of boron which has become very important in usage. The important compounds of boron with dioxygen are boric acid and borax. So, if we say borax, borax formula is Na2B4O7.10H2O, and it is prepared from colemanite, that is an ore of calcium. In this ore is made to react with sodium carbonate, and then it will be heated. So, for example, if we say calcium ore, that is colemanite, it is heated with sodium carbonate to give us calcium carbonate and Na2B4O7, which is nothing but the borax. So, it is considered as an important compound of boron. So, when we say properties of your borax, it is a white crystalline solid, and on heating it will lose the water of crystallization and it will form Na2B4O. On further heating it will give you a white transparent liquid, which on further on cooling it will give white transparent bed. And this bed is actually made to react with different types of salt, which is used in laboratory as borax bed test. Borax is also used in making enamel for pottery. It is also used in candle making. It is being used in soaps due to its antiseptic properties, and also we use borax in the optical glass. So, borax is having very high importance or high usage in our day-to-day life. The next compound of boron is orthoboric acid. It is being prepared from borax, but when we say the chemical formula of your boric acid, it is H3BO3. So, it is prepared from borax. That means if we take a borax and it reacts with hydrochloric acid in presence of water, it gives us orthoboric acid plus sodium chloride. And even orthoboric acid is being used. It is used in manufacturing of enamels. It is used as food preservatives, and it is used in medicines for eye wash. So, orthoboric acid is also important. The third compound of boron is diborane. It is the chemical compound which is going to consist of boron and hydrogen with the formula B2H6. Diborane, that is the series of compounds of boron with hydrogen, we call it as boranes. And diborane is prepared by reduction of boron trifluoride with lithium aluminium hydride in diethyl ether. So when boron trifluoride reacts with lithium aluminium hydride, it gives us diborane. So there are different compounds of boron like diborane, boric acid and your borax. So boron is being used in different forms of compound in our day-to-day life.